2021 Honda Accord doing the oil change tutorial. So you want to come under here, and there's going to be a panel right here. This one was missing it, but there might be a clip right here and right here, and you got to unscrew the little metal screws. They look like this, and you just rotate them to the left, and then you could take them out. Just get yourself like a bigger flathead, and then you'll just rotate these, and then they kind of unlock, and then you could just drop them down. They're kind of unique screws, so try not to lose them. You can get them. Maybe I'll put some in the description if you lose them. But yeah, you have to get this panel off, and once you get the panel off, you'll have access to the oil filter and the oil drain plug. But then when you put it back on, you just turn it to the right. I'm going to apologize beforehand, guys. It's kind of windy where I'm recording, so if you hear some wind noise, my bad. Here's your oil filter, and then your drain plug is right here. It's a 17 millimeter. It says engine oil right there. And we'll go ahead and get that out. It's a 17 millimeter. You can use a ratchet or a wrench, whatever you like. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. All right, so I got this off. Get this guy out. It's kind of a long bolt, so if you're just spinning it and you're like, what the heck, why isn't it coming out? It will. Just keep going, be patient. Make sure you get the oil in something nice. Let's take a look at the oil drain plug. It comes with it doesn't come with a new gasket. You should get a new gasket every time. Hondas are notorious for dripping if you don't change the oil drain plug gasket. Here's the drain plug. Hopefully yours is in good shape. You can reuse it. If it's all messed up, then I recommend getting a new one. Like if it came out rough, get yourself a new drain plug gasket. Links in the description in the comment section, of course. We'll go ahead and get this back in. I usually just hand tighten it as far as I can, and then I'll use a ratchet to tighten it down. Torque specs will be at the end of the video, so for my torque wrench guys, just wait until the end. They'll be there. So just tighten this down. If you don't have a torque wrench, just get it like snug, maybe plus a quarter turn. You got to be careful with these aluminum oil pans, because if you go too tight, it'll pop, and then it won't tighten down at all, and it'll just leak. Okay, so if you want to get your oil filter off, you could use your hand, but I recommend using a tool, because you could hurt your hand if someone put it on really tight. There's these drain plug pliers these work. You'll have enough room to just kind of grab it, and then you'll rotate it, and then it'll come off. And then also this guy, this is my favorite guy. You just put an extension on the back of this, and then when you rotate your ratchet, this will tighten down really hard, and it'll pull and twist, whatever. I'll put links to these. Anything that's in this video, check the description. I'll put links to everything. You're going to unscrew that. The oil will kind of drip out first. It'll leak out first. And then after it leaks out a lot, you could finish rotating it off. I like to just get like a paper towel or a shop rag to help me twist it off. I'll go ahead and rotate this. All right, let it all drain out. Please recycle your oil properly. Then you want to wipe this surface off really good, because if you're going to put a new oil filter on, you need to make sure that the old oil filter gasket's not stuck on there, and you need to make it a clean surface. This is a micro guard. Here's what the Honda one looks like. The customer wanted to use an aftermarket micro guard, so whatever. But if you use an aftermarket oil filter, you need to lube your oil filter gasket, because it's going to be dry. You need to put some oil on it. That way, when it goes on, the gasket doesn't stick and bind out, and then it leaks. Factory ones will usually come with a little bit of lube on them, but I lube that up, and then you just twist this on. Now sometimes they don't want to go on right away, so just be patient. You don't want to cross thread your filter threads. Get this on here, and then you want to get it pretty tight. Don't go make it pretty tight. I guess everyone's different. Get that tight. That's good. Okay, so we got my drain plugs tight, and then go ahead and put your panel back on if you have like a skid gravel guard. On the top, the oil is 0W20. Let's go ahead and get this open. It takes about 3.7 quarts, I believe. I got the capacity at the end with the torque specs. So I put my cap here, so in case I forget to put it back on, the hood won't shut. Got my Mobile One 0W20 synthetic. Links in the description. Go ahead and put this in. I got quarts, and I also got this funnel fits like perfectly in this engine, so that's why I use this one. All right, so go ahead and put this in. All right, now when you pour this in, you want to be very careful, because it's easy to spill, and oil spills are no fun. Make sure that you recycle all your oil cans at the proper place. I'm just trying to save stuff to fill in this time while we get this filled in. Okay, so we got this filled up. All right, we'll put our cap back on here and then start the car. Make sure everything's good. Check the oil level after you start the car. Make sure there's no leaks. Alright, and then what you want to do is on a flat level surface, put this in, pull it out, wipe it off, and then put it back in and pull it out really fast. You want the oil to be in between those two dots, preferably as close as possible to the highest dot without going over. That's how you want to do it. If it's like a tad over, then it's okay, but you don't want it to go over if you can help it. This is your torques and your capacity for the oil, and that's maintenance light reset 2021 Honda Accord. So you're gonna be using this little scroll thing, and let me get closer here on the dash. So with that little scroll button, scroll down until you see maintenance, and then push it down right here. Now on the bottom there it says reset with the arrow. It says point, push it down. So we're gonna push it down. Maintenance reset, all due items, and push the button down again. Reset completed. Boom, done. As I wanted to say about this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot. You can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a GearmoAuto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in GearmoAuto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.
You're pretty good.